And here's another Champa video for Patreon. This time I'm drawing Melody from Random Views, a selection made by one of the highest tiers. They selected, yes, as stated, just selected Melody, so they requested for a specific hat, and you'll see as I'm working on this what kind of hat I pop on her. Another one of those ear flap type hats. The thing about Melody is obviously she's got a hat on always. You never really see her hair. It's kind of just a thing. She also doesn't really speak as well. But for volume 2 I plan on popping different hats on her. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to see a variety in volume 2. Ones that will either come out of nowhere or just be appropriate for the actual whatever they're doing. So yeah, those are the baselines. Working on the clean lines now. Also, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but this video is also at 2 times the regular speed. No, is it 2 or 4? I think this one's at 4 speed. Yeah, I think this one is at 4 times the regular speed. Yeah, no, this one is 4 speed. The previous one was 2 speed. I figured I'd try different ways instead of doing it all in real time. I'm not sure if real time would actually be that fun to watch, because I mean, seeing the steps done in real time is pretty neat, I suppose, but the time lapse definitely helps in the viewing. You know, you don't have to sit there too long watching the thing get made. This is it's fast enough to get across, but it's also not so fast that you don't really know what's going on. I think 4 speed might be a good speed to use. 8 speed seems maybe a little too fast, and 2, that works too, I suppose. But I think 4 is just a nice balance. I hope this is 4. The title will say it. I'm not even sure right now, but I think this is 4 speed. Anyway, you can see I'm drawing Melody. The type of hat that she's wearing, not sure you can tell already, but it's Pikachu. It's a Pikachu hat. So I figured if I'm gonna pop her in a Pikachu hat, what kind of clothes should I pop her in? And I decided to draw her in wearing Brock's clothes. You know, he's got the vest, that like hunting vest, and a t-shirt. I remember at one point, if I was to ever cosplay a character, I'd probably be Brock. He's nice and easy. And he's one of my favorite characters in Pokemon anyway, he was. He's always, it's always that Dan type character. It reminds me of Dan. Just goofy, he's kind of, you know, stupidish. It's a fun piece to work on. This one took a little under an hour. Like 52 minutes or something like that. But yeah, you know, no, you wouldn't want to sit through 52 minutes plus talking throughout a whole 52 minutes is not going to be fun. I mean, I've got some stuff to do today, so, and already uploading and editing all this is actually pretty time consuming, so this will do. I mean, like, and also technically I could just instead of recording these, I could have just added a beat to it or something, but I don't know. I'm enjoying these these commentary things, even though I still don't know what to say, and I probably never will. But yeah, I think it's a bit of a slight insight as to what I'm doing. Flats using the pencil, like a hard pencil. So, you know, there's anti-alias is turned off, so it's easier to select certain sections. Yeah, this part is just, I don't know, I'm fairly picky with how I do my flats, because the way I do it, it has like an almost automatic color hold, as you can see. Now, to achieve the color hold, the lines are just regular black lines. There are 2 ways of going about it, at least for me. either, oh, several, but there's a couple. I would recommend you play with your layer settings. Now you can do like set your layer to, I don't know, color burn or multiply. You can alter the color of the actual lines themselves, make them like gray or like a dull brown or something, or even like a blue gray, depending on the scene and the character themselves and what color you really want for the lines. And you lay your flats underneath that, and when you do, it it somewhat creates an automatic color hold. But in order to make it work properly, you have to be fairly specific with how you do your flats, which is what I'm doing now. That's why, like, I have to basically go to the edge. And I mean, technically, there's easier ways to do this, but because I'm very specific, like I want certain color holds to work with certain objects. So, like, for example, here, as you can see with her beanie, her yellow beanie, how you want the line of the yellow beanie to be the color of the beanie also, whereas some objects go above others and some below. So like right now, the tongue, I want the lines, the color hold for the lines of the teeth to show up, so those ones would be color hold. Whereas like if I didn't select it properly, the lines that would separate between the teeth and the tongue would be the same color as the tongue, whereas I want it to be the same color as the teeth. So yeah, it really varies. It changes up. But flatting is probably my least favorite. It'll always be my least favorite aspect of doing colors. But it's got to be done. It's got to be done. So now that the base flats are done, I'm gonna paint in the eyes. Normally I wouldn't, to be honest with the eyes, I can go fairly loose with them because you know where they're gonna be. Here I'm just adding a bit of shines and stuff, just like some added little flares. It makes it more interesting to look at. I mean, technically, in the comic itself, when I do them, I'm probably not going to go as intense. But I think I might have said this in one of the previous videos. I used to have like an eye template where I would just have a set eye and just kind of just drop it in there and then do like transform the shape so that it works well. And I might make a new one for that, to be honest, but we'll see what happens. Doing a bit of blushing, add some depth here. I know it's a cell shaded piece, but all these little touches gives it some added shape. See, technically I could have just left it like that, but obviously it requires a bit more because I want it to be closer to what it would probably look like in the books. So add some cell shades. So yeah, I'm adding in the details now. So yeah, just adding the little details now. Onto basically the shines. Then I'm just gonna start doing some cell shades now. Doesn't really matter what color you use for the cell shades. I use like a gray most of the time, like a blue gray, and then just add like an orange glow. Just add some more detail here, some eyelashes. I left it out earlier on accident. But the rest, yeah, I'm just gonna add some cell shades to it now. Just a couple minutes left. I don't really have a lot to say, so I do enjoy the cell shade aspect. Just working out where the shading and the highlights are supposed to go. Some little details, sometimes, you want to just add in little touches, just add to the piece overall. Right now I'm using the lasso tool. Adding the shines now. Sorry for the lack of commentary on this. I had to do a bit of editing because there was a bunch of background sounds that I needed to basically cut out. So, and I didn't feel like re-recording this whole section because honestly, I don't really have much to say about these sections. I'm kind of just speaking as I work on these. So, bit of minor secondary lighting, some shines here and there, some second choices. I think I redo those shines, to be honest. Yep, I clear some of that. And I think I also alter the background. I make it, instead of white, I add it, make it like blue or something. Yep, now selecting. Piece is almost done, so thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. And look forward to making Random Views Volume 2. Till the next video. Cheers.